Joyce here. Welcome to the Wellness Competency Academy show. I'm so excited to be here with you. And this month of July, as I said, we're focusing on financial wellness, and innovation is the wellness competency that we are developing. So the question I have for you, did you know that we can learn to develop an innovative mindset? It is true, we can develop an innovative mindset. It is not hard, but it takes micro skills. There are many micro skills. And in my new book coming up, The Wellbeing Curriculum, I talk about the micro skills that can be learned on really in a daily routine. We can add these micro skills because they are on the path to financial wellness. So as we go into this show today, the learning for today, I want you to understand some of the micro skills that we're going to be doing. So when we build an innovative mindset, we are looking to switch our mindset and our behavior, which is the action. That's where the results really come. It's really in the behavior. So we can have the mindset, but the mindset is intended for us to have a different behavior. So we switch when we go to where we normally go. We're building those whole new neural pathways. So with those micro skills, what we're doing, we're sending blood to the new pathway, and we're developing a new pathway, new habits, new behaviors, so that when we think of, oh, maybe I'll just hang out here, we're like, oh, maybe I'll go for a nice long walk and enjoy the breeze. So we just think differently, right? This month, July, we have many topics that we're focusing on. Today's topic, of course, is on long-term planning, because this is one of the areas where we find that many people are struggling. So whether you're at work, whether you're in your personal life, whether you're part of a group or team and you have to work on a budget, or even it's just your personal budget, financial wellness is a core competency, and we need to develop. And we develop that by building innovation. So, innovation, we know, is that competency, because innovation builds creativity, curiosity, creates awareness, but it also gives us that drive to do things differently, right? So when we look at financial wellness and we look at long-term planning, we know that long-term planning is a critical aspect of any financial plan. And truly, it's a fundamental competency for a balanced life, because it allows us to address financial goals, address challenges proactively, right? Individuals can alleviate stress and achieve stability and security for their future when they spend time building those long-term planning skills. But long-term planning is not something that most of us just get up with. It's a skill. It's one of those micro skills that we know that's critical for us to develop our financial well-being. So here's how long-term planning can help you with your financial well-being. It contributes to the overall well-being. For instance, debt management. It allows you to develop strategies to manage and reduce debt, which ensures that you have like a stable life. It is peace of mind, reducing anxiety related to financial burdens, always trying to struggle, taking from Peter to pay Paul, right? These are some of the skills that some of the benefits of that, because the stresses of financial burden can be challenging and it can weigh on you. When we go into savings, we talk about savings and investment, setting up saving plans and making informed decision with investment to help to build your financial cushion for emergencies and for retirement, right? Those are major life events, but it takes skill. And if you don't have long-term planning skills as a habit or as a mindset, it's hard to do that. You're going to look at all the things you can do now, all the things you can buy now, all the things you can have now, rather than putting those together. So it's very important. And the third one is budgeting. So that effective budgeting allows for better control over personal finances, like ensuring that spending aligns with your long-term plans. Well, I was gonna buy a Mercedes, but maybe I'll just buy a less expensive vehicle, right? Because it aligns with my financial goals and it prevents unnecessary stress. So these are some of the things that we can do. So you're thinking in your workplace, what do you do? Well, workplaces can support long-term planning for financial wellness. For instance, employers can play a vital role in fostering long-term planning and for financial wellness. So some things you can do will be providing some strategies. And so here are some tips on what you can do in your workplace to really boost financial planning and also to help with that long-term planning strategy that we talk about. In your professional development, create professional development programs, offer training sessions, workshops, focus on long-term planning and goal setting and time management, and also strategic planning. Because if you tell employees to come to a financial wellness, or maybe they won't come, but when you talk about goal setting, financial planning, or we talk about long-term planning, time management, we seem to see more people show up for that. And this is where we stay in our wheelhouse. We're not financial experts, but what we do is we look at the micro skills. So we encourage people to think about critical thinking, the develop those micro skills around long-term planning. We also look at goal setting, time management, strategic planning. All of those we know are key benefits and key skills, micro skills that will lead to that. So when you hear us talking about financial wellness, we're not even going into budgeting or anything like that. We talk about the importance of them, but it's not our job. We will connect you with financial planners and we send you there. Our goal here is to develop those micro habits. So what are the things that support financial wellness? What are the things in your life that will allow you to have those skills and to develop that mindset? This is where we do. The other thing that we talk about too is mentorship opportunities. So by in the workplace, you can establish mentorship programs where experienced professionals can guide employees in their career planning, even their income ability, right? Possible, looking at what are my income potential. Mentors can provide valuable insights and support in those areas. So helping them navigate their career paths, giving them that flexible work arrangements. So that is another way where employees can really start understanding to manage their time, manage their their lifestyles, time management, prioritize. Actually, flex time is not just flex time. There actually are skills that employees can learn from flex time. Well, if I want to have Friday off, what do I need to do to make that happen? It's the same mindset when you say, well, if I want to be able to buy a house, what do I need to not buy now, right? How much do I need to save to get it? So we are teaching, and what we're doing is looking at those transference of skill and helping employees when we talk to them and how they can use these skills and they can transfer those skills and those thoughts and mindsets into attaining and achieving their wellness. Because too often there is that disconnect and you're really skilled in this area, but you're not connecting that mindset, that skill into the other area to help you move further. So that's really a big part. And when we talk about employees helping employers, it's really important because when they manage your time effectively, balancing work responsibilities with personal growth, and then their well-being, that is part of it. And the fourth one we do is health and wellness initiatives. So we look at promoting wellness programs that really allow employees to think and talk, conversation, having dialogue, because those are so important for their well-being and for their growth, and really financial wellness is a real issue, and financial stress is a real issue for many people because we just don't have those skills readily available in our network and in our communities. It's not part of our conversation. Most of us, our parents never talk to us about financial well-being and financial development and long-term planning and investing. Those are things we have to learn ourselves. And so as parents, we have to talk about those things with our children, and we need to make them part of our daily network and life discussion. So this is part of it. So in the academy, what we do is provide the micro skills. So part of what we're going to be doing in here as part of the learning is developing those micro skills. So there is a long-term planning worksheet that you will look at starting to develop long-term planning. We talk about different ways you can do that. We look at some of the different pieces that you can do to develop in those areas. So those are some key areas for us and some key areas of interest as we help you to develop long-term planning for yourself. So as we go through the month, we'll delve deeper into some of the additional aspects of innovation and financial wellness, but we're going to today just focus on long-term planning. So for the week, your exercise and your challenge is to identify something you want to plan for, something you need to plan for, and come up with, write a story around what is it I need to do to get, and envision yourself there already, having arrived at your Mercedes. We talk about that, right? And you're looking back at what you needed to do to get there. And one of the 7 habits of highly effective people is to start with the end in mind. And I think Covey gifted us that. And he says, start with the end in mind, look back and say, what did I need to do? What did I do? And when we start looking back and we see, I did that, but it was worth it. I did that. I didn't do that. It was worth it. Those are some of the ways we learn, and those are some of the ways we grow. So start with the end in mind and start thinking, what are some of the things that you would like to have in your life? What are some of the things that you wanted to have in your life, but you didn't? And you wanted but you didn't need, so you made a choice to defer, right? Not to never ever have it, but to defer, or to have something else instead, right? To maybe seeing your money grow towards your Mercedes, or your house, or your condo, or a big family trip, right? Something that's so meaningful and so important to you. What did you do? How did it work? And let's talk about that. Joyce Citizen here. I can't wait to see you at our next Wellness Competency Academy training. And we do it weekly, so don't forget that. Sign up. And for these, there are actual courses behind this. We go into a group coaching session and really start expanding on the meaning and the concepts and how we can rewire our brain, change our mindset, think differently. This is such a powerful exercise. So thank you for those of you who join us and those of you who are planning on joining us. And whether you're at work, whether you are looking for your own personal life, whether you are part of a small group, maybe you're part of a faith group or community group, and you're looking to develop these well-being competencies, join the Wellness Academy and let us work together to create a richer, healthier, more fantastic community of well-being. Because you know what? If we don't, we end up being unhappy, unwell, sick, and we spend so much time in the hospital with sick family members or ourselves being ill or in pain or not having the flexibility or the ability to do the things we want to do. So well-being is so worth it. It is so worth having that wellness, that discipline for wellness. So join me, Joyce Citizen, here at the Wellness Competency Academy. And we will here at Interpersonal Wellness Services Inc. We are excited, engaged, and ready to work with you, your team, your executive team, your employees, wherever you are in the organization, wherever you're in your life, you're a single person, you're self-employed. Talk about those entrepreneurs. I know what it's like to be an entrepreneur for 27 years and you don't have that community around you. This is a great place to join and be part of the dialogue. So go ahead, sign up for the Wellness Competency Academy monthly well-being teachings, and let's grow and become well together. I can't wait to see you there. Take care and be well. Bye now. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tell others about this show. Bye now.